Now, welcome to my house. Buck here. I caught it again. Well, how many times am I going to do this? I don't know. Another Saturday night. Bait shop. I'm sad. Last week, inadvertently, somehow, I don't know how I did it, but when I went to buy the license, I bought an unlimited license. my, all my bait coin gone. Gone, I tell you. I have all the missions done. I have no way of earning it back. 2,200 bait coin. I don't want some stupid unlimited license. If I was going to spend 2,000 bait coin, I would have spent it on the damn million bass boat I don't have in the game. What are you going to do? Not paying attention to detail cost you. Remember that. Well, what are we talking about tonight? Well, there's not a whole lot in the news tonight, this week, actually. Well, we had big news. Everybody went crazy over. They didn't tell us the damn thing we didn't already know. Oh, sorry, dang thing. I got to remember when my videos don't get shown. What cusses, I guess. Well, World Bass Tour registration starts on Monday, guys, on the 8th. Right? 1,400 hours. Also on the 8th. Big deal going on there, huh? Total eclipse of the sun. There we are. We're right in prime location up here where I'm sitting here in the Ohio Valley. I'm western Pennsylvania. So we're going to get a total blackout somewhere in the middle of the day. I don't know, somewhere around 2:30 or something. Buck's going to try to get out there with his camera, see if he can't get a couple of shots of something. I mean, this thing, I don't know, it only happens once every, I don't know, 1,000 years, 100 years or something special. I don't know, it's something special. So I figured I'd get out there and find out what it's all about. That's coming on the 8th, too, right when the World Bass Tournament opens up for registration. All right, back to what everybody's ranting and raving about. Let me get my notes out here. I got them here somewhere. There we go. They told us what fish. Well, we kind of knew half the fish that we were getting. If you've been following the Dev Diaries to begin with, you knew half the fish that were coming anyway. They told us all that in the beginning. So they didn't really tell us nothing except give us the stats on the fish now. So we got some nice fish we're going after anyway. I like it. A lot of good stuff. Looks like we got some common trophies and unis on a lot of them. Can't quite figure out, though, why one of the biggest guys in the game, well, they did that, probably because they do that on most of the other big guys. The Pacific Bluefin, right? He's only young, common, and trophy. No unis of that guy. Same with the giant grouper. No uni giant grouper. Young, common, and trophy. And then, of course, your bait fish. All them at the end there. You know, you got the Japanese anchovy, the big fin reef squid, and the Japanese jack mackerel. Now, those three, I'm sure, and, you know, because you can catch them all over the place, all around the marinas, rocks, so you can go out, get there in the morning, catch all your bait fish up, get them on your boat, because that's where you're going to be making the cut bait out of. I'm almost certain of that. What's cool though, that's going to do a lot with that. I think they're going to do a lot with the big fin reef, because there's a young, common, trophy, and uni. So, yeah, I'm just what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So there's a lot of cool fish in here that I'm looking at that you know, I like one of my favorite fish. Now, I've never latched onto one, but I watch enough shows on them, and that's the giant trevally. That's a fighting fish. That thing fights. So I'm anxious to get a hold of one of them. Most definitely the trevally. Of course, everybody's going to be going after that narrow barred, the Spanish mackerel. He's a big hunter there, so that's big on there. And the striped marlin, of course. Um, I imagine the striped marlin, as far as the game fish go, he's going to be our big game fish on this map. I'm okay with fishing for grouper. I'm okay with fishing for the tuna. Now, tuna again, guys. The way I see this here, tuna, we're going to troll for those guys. The groupers, snappers, and the job fish. That's bottom rods and jigging all the way with those guys. What's really nice about it is the mahi mahi. That's a surface. That's a surface fish. So we get, and Buck. I love my surface lures. I love that action, that action on the surface, that strike. So the mahi mahi is going to be that way. We're going to be able to do spinning rod. You can troll for them, but you're going to not troll deep. You're going to troll shallow for these mahi mahi. Remember that. And of course, the striped marlin's going to be trolling fishing for that. And now these amberjacks and the trevallies again. That's not spinning rods, bottom rods. You control for them. Using, when I say spinning rods, that means casting also. Anything you can put a lure on. So that's going to be a lot of fun there for those guys. And of course, the rest of them down the bonita, mackerel, anchovy, and all that kind. They should have just given us a seine net. We should have had a casting net so we could get out and just grab a bunch of these anchovies, not waste so much time one at a time on a pole. I mean, that's if they wanted to really make it realistic. Give us a casting net. We can grab up a bunch of these anchovies and head out. But no one has the rods to catch these fish unless you buy a DLC. Well, that's how they do things. No one has the rods to catch the big ones. To catch the big ones, maybe. Not every fish is going to be 880 pounds. I imagine some of our bottom rods, those McConsies, might be able to catch some of these fish on the smaller ends of things. I just don't see how they can get away with it. Not being able to provide sticks that you can use on that waterway in the store. I don't get it. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. You can't force people to spend money to. They haven't done it ever on one waterway, so I don't get it. Maybe we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. But so I didn't get all bent out of shape over. That wasn't nothing to jump up and make a video over. So we're still waiting. We still don't have a date. That's like I said months ago. Sit back, relax. It'll come when it comes. But where are we going tonight? Well, I figured take my mind off of my 2,200 gold that I dumped in the river. In the Moron River, no less. Who goes there? I mean, I could have made a mistake and bought one on somewhere where I go all the time. Blue Crab or something. The Moron River. I don't even know if I'll make it through the night. I haven't been able to log on to the damn fishing planet for 4 days over this. And I didn't even realize it until it was three days after the fact. I think it was Monday or Tuesday. Oh, what a panic. All right. Well, enough of that. Get yourself over here live, Bucky. You got your live stuff up. No. That looks pretty good, and I can go over there. All right. So, what are we going to talk about? Well, we're going to the Slenge River. Going over to Mongolia. Now, every time everybody goes to Mongolia, right away, taimen. Well, there's other fish there that are a lot fun to catch besides the taimen. So, last time we went after the taimen, the northern pike, and the lennox. So, I thought this time we will go after. Okay, Mouse, where are you? Here, boy. There he is. Okay. I thought that we'd go after some of the other fish species that's over there. Thought maybe we'd hit up the Arctic grayling, the Bakul, Amur, and also over there the common dace is in that area. Maybe we'll grab up on one of them over there. And what else? Maybe an Ide over there too. The Ide lives over there where we're going to go. So maybe we can grab up on them. He'll be over there. Now, let's talk a little bit. It's too hard in this game to do this. Too hard in this game, Buck. Let's go back this way. Yeah, this does better. Much better, buddy. All right, so. Why did it? I was doing that. There we go. Nope, I wanted that over there, dummy. Now you're talking. Now we're in the right spot. So, got the fish going on over there. So, that's going to be the fish that I just talked about. Now, as far as the baits go, why does this do this thing to me? It's supposed to be there. It doesn't go there. There, now it works. Got all kinds of. There I am with the buttons pushed. No wonder I bought an unlimited license. I need to stay, away from the buttons. Our baits, guys. What are we going after these guys with? Well, small minnows is basically number one on the list for these particular fish that we're going after, right? And then we're also going to want to do the common minnow. He's next on as far as hot baits go. Natural eggs, dragonflies, grasshoppers. What else we got? Bloodworms. I think I got them all in order, didn't you, Buck? Mayflies, redworms. We're going to take some of them. Centipedes, and bark beetle. That's the baits I'm going to take. That's most used. And again, the small minnows for these guys that we're going after, if you're going to fish for live baits. I'm good on the small minnows. The common minnows over there work real well. Dragonflies and grasshoppers for me that I've used, right? But now, if we're going to talk about our lures, and of course that wasn't done there. We have to do that every time. There we are. Now the lures, guys. And I don't know why it's weird that the gray mouse lure is the one that has the most hits on it. Of course, that's the one you have to pay bait coins for. But I got the gray, I got the black. We'll bring that with us. Narrow spoon. That's what I've caught all these guys on. Every one of them, that purple barbless narrow spoon. So make sure you have that with you if you're going to hunt these guys. Grubs work, nano spinners work, regular old spinners work, mini cranks, poppers, shads, and walkers. Again, the surface lures are real cool. I like to fish with surface lures a lot. You get a lot of fun fishing with surface lures. So that's easier than trying to go through how they set it up in Fishing Planet. Over there, it's just too tough. So, what kind of sticks do we need? Well, take a look at these guys, the fish weights. All right, these graylings, 9.6 pounds. Okay, 4.5 kilos. The bucktail mules, 7.5 pounds. That's 3.5 kilos. The dace is barely 3 pounds. 1.3 kilos. That humpback whitefish, 8.5 pounds there. So everything's under 10 pounds. So you want the sticks that you want. Of course you want a small float rod, and you're going to Mongolia. Make sure you bring a couple of big bottom rods. So you want to do that. So, and then in between, these guys they're small. So you want to bring a small spinning setup, something like I'm probably going to jig winner. Jig winner is what you want to go with there. Some medium bottom rod would be nice to have over there. Something in the feeder post in the Laker Pro range, or somewhere around there, 10 pounder. 10-pound casting. If you want to play around with that, somewhere around a 10-pound casting rod would be nice. Make sure you can get up to a half ounce. So you want to be able to throw quarter ounce. You want to be able to throw half ounce. And if I try to be able to bring 2 spinning rods so I can throw the whole gambit. So I can get from the jig winner from 1/6, and usually like a Zeus. I'm going to bring a Zeus. I got a Zeus in here geared up to go. That'll take you all the way up to 2 1/8. So there's nothing in your tackle box you can't throw with those 2 sticks. So try to keep that in mind. All right, so let's jump. You got this live stuff working, Buck? No, it doesn't work when you do it that way for some reason. That's this new box. I have to figure that out. That worked that way, though. Okay, we're over there live. All right, so we hit that again there. And let's go take a look. Whoop. We'll start. Like I said, keep my bottom rods, couple of bottom rods, and I always have them in 6 and 7. So we have them, and a float rod, my Omni float rod. There's my Laker Pro. That's my lightweight bottom rod. Kind of keep that with you, because if you're going out there, you need a bottom rod for not just big fish, for when you don't want to float fish, when the current, even if you're fishing for smaller fish and you got too much current, the float rod's no damn good. You need a lightweight bottom rod, so I don't get you on the bottom, but not be monster. Okay, so there's my Zeus that I got. So we got him geared up. We're gonna take him now. There's the 3/4 to 2 1/8. All right, and then the jig winner comes in. He's 1/6 up to half, 5/8. So there's nothing missing in between here. So we're good to go there. Now for 5, like I said, I wanted to bring a casting rod. So a 10-pound casting rod, and I think let me look at my. Yeah, what I got it right at 10 pounds. I have a template for. So let's get him quick. That was the 4th of July. The 4th of July template came. There it is. Casting. What is this? Yeah. That's a 10-pound setup. Pretty sure. 10.5. Yeah, 10.5. 9.9 on the engine. What kind of string did they put on it? 8 pound. Well, we'll change that before we go fishing. We'll put 10-pound string on that, and this guy will be perfect to go. All right, so I think that should do us for what we're hunting for. Let's do this before we go. I was out farming the last time we went out, so we were hunting big fish with a lot of big fish. So we had this net. We want to replace this net. Home. Go here, because this net's too big. It's too big to take to Mongolia. We're putting little fish in it. I don't want to pay to fix it, to beat it up. So we'll put the big guy back. For this, let me see. We're catching 10-pound fish. I've never probably caught more than maybe 400 or 500 pound at most over there, excluding when I'm not hunting taming specifically. So we're not hunting taming. Might get 1 or 2, but you know what? I'm going to go with 440. It's plenty. 440, that gives me 165 pounds single weight. There ain't nothing in there bigger than that, nowhere close to that. So we're good to go. Maybe if we get 400 pounds, maybe. All right, so we're good with that. That won't cost us a whole lot when we have to repair it when we get off the water. Okay. Oh, Buck, you got some fish. Okay, just that one there. Yeah, let's take a look. That one's barely hit. $28,000 to fix him. Well, I just put him in here. So yeah, let's repair him. That's not cool, man. That's not cool. $28,000 to fix my fish net. Okay, we're good to go there. There we are there. Well, I don't see where I need anything else. take that canoe if we float down there. Oh, boat wise, guys, let's talk about this for a minute. And there's a reason that just come to my attention here. I just recently leveled up on the Steam platform to level 48 this past, actually today. So this particular boat, the Lynx motorboat, rubber motorboat, comes available to you at that level. Now, I've been waiting specifically to get this particular boat. And why do I say this boat? Well, this boat at the bare minimum, this is the boat. That's the only boat you really need in the entire game. All you have to do is buy this boat, and this is the only boat you need. However, it is required at a minimum. If you want a boat that's going to do everything in the game, you at least have to buy this boat. This one right here at level 49. The reason I'm saying that is it requires a 35 horsepower motor in order to complete the boat challenges, like on the St. Patty's Day event. To get through them, there's a couple other challenges where you have to do boat things, and it requires that 35 where you need that 27 mile an hour. That's what gets you there. Otherwise, you could do it in a John boat. Would be the only boat you need to buy. You don't need a bass boat. You don't. Yeah, they're nice to have, but they're not required. It's not a required necessity to get through this game. This boat right here is. You must have this boat at a very minimum in order to complete some of the things you need completed. However, if you own this boat, you have no need to buy another boat in the game. Not one. For any other reason other than the fact that, okay, I want a trolling motor and I want to go faster. Big deal. It doesn't do anything, no purpose. That's all ego in the game. That's all ego. That's all that is. This you can fish out of better than any one of them bass boats, because you can fish off of this off the back in a 360 motion. So you can use the entire 360 without any problems or issues. It's one. Believe me, jump on that, but get one of them boats, jump on it, and fish on it for 2 or 3 days. And tell me that ain't the best thing to fish off of in the game. Send me a comment. Tell me it isn't. I'm telling you it is. Just try it out. So yeah, that's all you need is that boat there, the Lynx. This ain't, if you get the St. Patty's Day one that comes in, and you get the St. Patty's thing up completed, same boat, same motor, same everything. So you're good to go, and you can do everything in the game. All right, now done with that ranting and raving there, Buck. You done there? Check your notes. Did we go over everything? We went over our sticks. We checked the fish net. Yep, the Castle L Plus is what we're bringing. I think that'll work. Oh, I can't look up. I'm gonna have to take black tape and tape over that damn. I'm gonna have to black tape it so I don't see it every time I look up there. It's gonna drive me nuts. In fact, I can't take it. Can't take it, Buck. Yeah, does it work? Yeah, it did. Oh, but see, then that goes away. I don't get that. One of these days I'm going to figure out how to do that. I don't know why that goes away. Aquila motorboat. And that one's, unfortunately, it doesn't go fast enough to complete, because you need 27, the Kia. Let me see, the Aquila. I have that one. Let me see before we go. I want to check out the stats for my friend real fast. Gear notes, Buck. Get to your gear notes. Can't remember what engine is on the Aquila. 30 horsepower. No, it won't make 27 mile an hour. It'll be real tough. I don't know if you can do it. I don't know, because I tried it in every boat, and it required that 35 horsepower boat to get through the boat challenge, especially the one at Blue Crab. Blue Crab's a long one. That's a tough one to get through. Even if you know exactly which turns to make and when to make them, you need that 35 horsepower engine, that 27 mile an hour to get you there. Anyway, that's still good. I have that one too. I like it because it depends on how my color coding goes. Yeah, it's 25 mile an hour. Yeah, and the 35 horsepower will top end out at 27. And if you're running her downhill in the wind, you might get 28 out of her. You know how that goes. All right, guys. Let's see here if you can see. Now, this isn't going to switch right for you, Buck, is it? No. Nope, it doesn't switch right. Because you're on there. That thing again. Okay, folks. That's going to wrap it up for this bait shop. We'll be back next week. I don't know where exactly we're going to be heading next week yet. We'll talk about it. Don't forget, tomorrow night, Fishing with Buck on Sunday night. We're going to Falcon Lake. We're going to go do some trout hunting on the Steam platform. So get your tackle boxes geared up for some trout hunting on Falcon. That'll be a lot of fun starting at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. Remember to hit that like button. What do they say now? Boop the like button. I've been watching a whole lot of YouTube channel stuff. Boop the like button. What does that mean? Subscribe to the channel. Thanks a lot for watching. Never, ever give up the fight. We'll see you later. And the closing just doesn't work. I don't know. I guess that's it.